Alrighty, what's up, everybody? We are live on a Sunday night for video number 2 on your 2 for Sunday. Alright, right here, this time on the main channel, Killer of Demons 66. Ooh, yeah! Now, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video and hit that subscribe button down below in my motherfucking pants. It's in my pants. Trust me, it's in my pants. Otherwise known as the description box below. On this channel and my other 4 main channels. It's only 5, so you can't add. So, subscribe to all my other channels down below in the description box. And as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap and slap that bell. Basically treat it like it's your motherfucking bitch! Or anything else. Well, treat it like it's the Los Angeles Lakers and the Boston Celtics. Ha! And turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn video. And if you do, well, you're like the Celtics and the Lakers. You're SOL. And you know what that means. And that's pretty much it. So like, share, subscribe, and hell, if you want, leave a comment. And follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And don't forget to share the video and subscribe and hit that motherfucking bell. I'll make you hit it. I'll hit it for you. In other words, and that's pretty much it. Alright, so we got all that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's Sunday night, video number 2. Check out my first video of the day, my tribute video to Jim Brown, legendary Cleveland Browns running back, who died on Friday at the age of 89, and superstar Billy Graham, who died on Wednesday night at the age of 79. So check out the tribute video down below in the description box below, and that's pretty much it. And that's it. All right, everybody, the weekend is over. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I had a fabulous weekend. Went to an indie show, kicked ass. Saw Camille and Steve Savage from Ireland, and some others on the other night. And then I went to a big time concert here in my area. It fucking kicked ass. Some good friends, some old friends of mine were playing rock and roll all night long. Kicked ass. Played some Isley Brothers tunes. No, we didn't play Isley Brothers tunes. We played some hardcore metal. And that's pretty much it. Had fun with my friends, my old friends. I went on stage and sang. I didn't put that video up, because the video, was messed up. But it's always next time. But I did put up videos on my Metal God channel. Even though they have a copyright claim, but I don't give 2 shits. But put up 4 new videos on the Metal God channel, including the one I did today. So 5 new Metal God videos on the Metal God channel, so check them out and all that good shit. It was fun time last night and the night before with indie wrestling and my concert. Great time, good peeps. I met some new friends, new bands. It was just great, and I got paid for it. And that's all that's all that matters. So, because you don't think I don't have a job, I worked the other night. So, fuck you, man. So, what do you think I work in music for? I ran the audio board. I took some pictures. And I got to sing on stage. What the heck is it? And you say I don't have a life. YouTube's all my life. No, it's not. No, it's not. I proved that. I proved that this weekend. So for all you people that say that I'm a pedophile, this and that, if I was a pedophile, I wouldn't be at that concert last night. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about. So kiss my ass, blow me, suck my large Italian cock, and go your merry way. Because you, once again, got defeated by the greatest force in the world, and that is the prophecy, and that is the Armada. Because nobody, and I mean nobody, can silence us. And nobody, and I mean nobody, can silence a god. And I am your metal god. I am your tribal god. I'm still your undefeated, undisputed, heavyweight, extreme champion of the world. Nobody can beat me. Nobody. Nobody can out-rant me. Nobody can out-sing me. Nobody can out-commentate me. Nobody. Nobody. Why bother trying? Why bother? Because all you're gonna do if I panel up with somebody is you're gonna insult me, call me a pedophile, this and that, try to make my life make me rage quit and everything. It's just the same fucking bullshit from you monotonous pieces of shit. So why waste your time with me? That's the thing. Why waste your time? You make yourselves look like fucking idiots. Every single day. Every single day. When you open your mouth, insert foot, and then insert my name with that. So, I think it's time to move on there, boys. Because that's what most of you are. Little bitches and boys. No cojones. Pretty much it. Pretty much it. I have spoken, and that's all I'm going to say about that. So, either man up and grow up, or get the fuck off this fucking website. And get a job. I mean, actually, really, for the love of God, get some pussy, because some of you really need it. Some of you severely need pussy. It's true, man. It is so true. But I digress on that. Alright. That's all I got to say about that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Sunday night, it is time for your late and super soul motherfucking far out of date SmackDown and AEW Rampage review for May 19th, 2023. Alright, we are getting down to the nitty gritty. We are at Go Home Week for the WWE and AEW, or an Impact too, if you want to be technical. So tomorrow night on Raw, we got the Go Home show, pretty big show on tomorrow. I got a fatal 4-way for the women's tag team belts. Raquel Rodriguez and a partner of her choosing, Shotzi Blackheart, and taking on Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey, taking on Baby, give me a hug, and my third wife, Io, and taking on the Mean Girls, Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville, Brock Lesnar, and Cody, MDK all day, Cody, you're gonna die on Saturday, Cody, bitch. They're gonna be in the same goddamn building. See what happens with that, and more on Monday Night Raw. Tuesday, we got NXT, the Go Home show before Battleground. We got Tiffany Stratton, Daddy! Tiffany Stratton against Roxy. That should be a good match. And then on the other side, we got Lyra Valkyria, the Iron Lassie, taking on the former skater girl, Cora Jade. The winners go to NXT Battleground to fight for the vacant NXT Women's Championship. We'll see what happens with Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker over the NXT World Title, and much more on NXT. Then on Wednesday night, the best night of the week, you know what that means. Dynamite from Las Vegas, Nevada. There'll be an epic show. Tony Khan with the announcement of where Collision might be June the 17th. There's heavy talk that they're leaning to Daly's place in Jacksonville, Florida. But then again, this could be all a show, and it's in Chicago. Where that guy who's being a dick again, that CM Punk, resides. So we'll see what Tony Khan does, if they can negotiate something with Punk by Wednesday afternoon. Or I guess they're going to Daly's place for Collision. But we'll see what happens with that. Thursday we got Impact, the go-home show before Under Siege that nobody's going to watch. It's Trinity's pay-per-view debut against Giselle Shaw. Big whoop. Ring of Honor, episode 13 this coming week. Gonna be good shit. And then, this coming Friday, a taped SmackDown. Because of the Night of Champions on this coming Saturday at 1 p.m. on Peacock. And whatever you're going to see it from. And that's pretty much it. And then Sunday, Double or Nothing 5 from Vegas and NXT Battleground from Lowell, Massachusetts. So, lots of shit this week. It is insane. But we're going to get through it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get through it. We're going to get through Memorial Day weekend. It's going to be like the Gilmore Cut. It's going to be a bang! That's what it's going to be. Or it could be like a Kenny Omega. Bang! Whatever it is, enjoy it. Enjoy this week. Enjoy this coming weekend, Memorial Day weekend, the unofficial start of summer. We're getting to summer, baby, my favorite time of the year. Especially if you're a music fan. So, lots of good shit coming your way. And that's pretty much it. Speaking of Rampage, I think... Let me just check something. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry, we're done off screen. Let me check what Rampage is on. I think Rampage this coming week is on Friday. I think. Let me just check. Because, I think, barring a miraculous comeback from the Lakers and the Celtics, Rampage should be on its regular scheduled time. Let me just check. We don't know. I didn't look. Well, actually, on my DVR, this is crazy. On my DVR, it says that Rampage will be at midnight on Sunday morning. That is insane. That is insane. That, from what I have on my DVR, AEW Rampage is happening on the 27th into the 28th at midnight. And that is a tape show, obviously. So, unless, and then the Double Nothing Countdown is at 1 a.m. That is crazy. Rampage at midnight, barring, we'll see. We shall see, but I think Wednesday night we'll get a definite time slot for Rampage this weekend. I don't even think anybody's going to stay up till midnight on Saturday night, this coming Saturday night. I don't think anybody besides me is going to stay up till midnight waiting for Rampage to go on the air. And I don't even think it's going to get a great rating. I probably think that Rampage might get its lowest rating ever. You thought 275 was bad? Get ready for like 50,000 people watching Rampage. But I mean, we'll have to see, because both series in the NBA are basically done. It's 3-0 with the Celtics and the Heat, and it's 3-0 with the Lakers and the Nuggets. Game 4 is on Monday. Game 4 of the Celtics series is on Tuesday. So, I mean, we'll have to see by Tuesday or Wednesday. Well, really Wednesday, we'll find out when Rampage is on the air. They'll probably say, check your local listings. So, I mean, if it happens on Friday and I miss it, I'm like, oh well, I missed it, but I got it on DVR, so set up your DVR accordingly. Set your timer on your DVR, and if you haven't already, like I did, I already did it, and that's coming on Saturday morning. Jesus Christ. But anyway, we move on with that. Alright, so that's the week of wrestling coming up this week. And I'll be here all freaking week to give you the best insight and the best news. That's way better than other schmucks on this website. But that's pretty much it. Alright, we will move on with that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, at 11:22 p.m. on this late Sunday night, thank you all for watching here on the Kill Demons channel. Once again, my name is Peter Joseph. You're great host and everything. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever you want to call me, Peter Gilmore, Peter Joseph. I don't really give a shit, but I'm Peter Joseph. You're a content creator of the world, and that's pretty much it. Alright, so let's get into SmackDown. And let's not waste any time, because I want to finish this up, edit it just a tad, and go to bed, because I'm tired. I might have a late night snack. We're not in the mood to get some pussy tonight, but, you know, I'm just tired. I've been tired since really last night, because, you know, when I came home, I was a wreck. And Rosa was a wreck, too, if you know what I mean. And as always, you know, drunk sex is the best sex of them all. Oh, absolutely. Rounds, my friend. Rounds. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright, so SmackDown this past Friday was a pretty decent show. And it emanated from the Colonial Life Arena in Columbia, South Carolina. And we had Mitchell Cole and bad news, Reed Barrett. And I'm afraid I got some bad news for you. See, nobody can out impression me. I'm sorry. But anyway, so Mitchell Cole and Wade Barrett on commentary. And let's get into it. And let's not waste any time. So we start off SmackDown like we always do. It's Friday night, and we must, it is a staple on Friday night. We must acknowledge the motherfucking tribal chief, your undisputed, undefeated, 994 days as champion, the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Yes, and if you don't acknowledge Roman on Fridays, fuck you. Go suck Cody Rhodes' dick, for all I care. That's what most of you marks are. A bunch of dick suckers. Fucking marks. All of you in this community are a bunch of fucking marks. Including a big dork from New York. Right, Kerry? But I digress on that. Anyway, so Roman comes out, minus the Usos. He comes out with the wise man. My name is Paul Heyman. And Solo, me bookie. Solo Sikoa. Get in the ring. And then he does what he does. Columbia, South Carolina. Acknowledge us. So, Columbia does what it does and acknowledges the greatest champion in the history of wrestling. So after that, we get a look back at the announcement of the tag title match between Roman and Solo against Jericho, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn at Night of Champions. And then Roman tells us to, well, acknowledge him, like we already did that. And then Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn come out with the interruption, you sons of bitches. So anyway, Roman tells them to acknowledge him and then leave the belts here and then get the fuck out. Pretty much. So Kevin seems ready to fight, and Solo is ready to fight, and Roman's like, settle down, Solo. Settle down. Take it easy. Take it easy. So Roman's like, okay, whatever. So Roman talks about having a lot of success in life, the highest of highs, the lowest of lows, but he only has one regret. That regret is not calling all you fuckers marks. No. Spending so much of his life on Sami over the last, basically 9 months. So that makes Sami laugh, because the only thing that he regrets is not hitting Roman in the back with the chair sooner than the Royal Rumble. So Sami says Roman isn't getting the belts because he and Solo aren't as good as them. Right. Right, Sami. Right. Or the Usos, for that matter. I think Roman by himself is better than any of them. So I'm just saying. Anyway, speaking of the Usos, they come out, they jump Sami and Kevin from behind. They lay him out. They're like, yeah, let's go, Roman, look what we did. Yeah, come on, give me some skin. And Roman's like, motherfucker, you fucked up. I had something to say. Get the fuck out. I mean, really, Jimmy? Really, Jay? Why did you piss off Roman? Why? Roman had it handled. He had it. He had the whole plan ready to go, and you fucked it up again. Oh, no wonder he's pissed. Anyway. So he's pissed, and he turns around and is like, fuck, I'm out of here. And he bumps into Solo, barely even grazing him a little bit. And Solo's like, this motherfucker did not just slap me. And then Roman's like, uh-oh. He's like, I better get out of here before Solo turns into Jabba the Hutt. Puts me in comedium. But anyway, so Roman leaves, he's pissed. I'm like, oh boy. This Bloodline storyline keeps adding layers upon layers upon layers upon layers upon layers. And it looks like it's never going to end. It's not going to end. Not this year, not next year, not the year after that, because Roman is going 5 years as champ. Book it now. Stop complaining, you fucking marks. Roman should lose the title to Cody. I'm getting sick of Roman. Then change the channel, moron. Just change the fucking channel. Roman doesn't need you to fucking watch him and get, hey, I don't like Roman. Roman's a paper champion. Ugh. Better than your favorite wrestler. That's a fact. Just learn, like Ric Flair and Macho Man Randy Savage says, well, Ric Flair says, you may not like it, but, well, says, learn to love it, as Ric Flair would say, but as Macho Man Randy Savage, oh yeah! As the Macho Man said, Randy, you know, you all talk about Randy, right, Randy? Oh yeah, I talk about it all the time. Dinkin' like the Macho Man. Randy, remember that little thing you said? You know, you may not like it, but you must accept it. Oh, I said it all the time. Yeah, my promo, yeah. You may not like it, but you must accept it. Ain't that right, Miss Elizabeth? That's right, Randy. Pretty much. I mean, if two legends tell you to learn to love it and accept it, then you accept it. Don't give me that bullshit. You don't like Roman? Well, Roman don't like you either. But you will acknowledge him, whether you motherfuckers like it or not. just like me in the prophecy, you will acknowledge us. You will acknowledge the prophecy. You will acknowledge the Armada for years to come. Because we're not going anywhere. We will not be silenced. Ever. Ever. There's nobody on this fucking website or in real life that can silence us. And I mean us. Hey, don't eat in your head. No, I got friends up the wazoo, baby. They don't need to be in my chat or on my freaking channels. I got a good circle of friends, my friend. I got a great circle of friends. I hung out with some of them the other night, kicking some ass, playing some bombastic rock and roll. What did you do the other night? Oh, that's right. Jerk to me. That's what you did, because you were thinking about me the whole night. When you should have been doing other things with your pathetic life and your pathetic channel. Just saying. It's proof of fact. And that's all I gotta say. Anyway, move on. Alright. So I give that first segment 3.25 out of 5 stars. And let's move on. Alright. We go to break. We come back. Roman's in his locker room with Solo, the Wise Man, and the Usos. And the Usos are trying to, talk. Like, yeah, we did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah. You see what we did, Roman? We did it. Yeah. Roman's like, motherfucker, do I look like a twin to you? I'm your cousin, you motherfucker. He's like, who's the quarterback around here? Who calls the plays? I had something to say to Sammy, and you fucked it up. Get the fuck out. So Usos look like little bitches and little embarrassed little pieces of shit. Because they had to go behind the Tribal Chief's back and do things their way. And Rowan wanted to do things his way. And he's like, I'm the guy, get out. And then they kind of panned it a little bit on Solo. Mm-hmm. And Wise Man looking nervous. Hey, Tribal Chief, I don't like this anxiety. Roman will tell them, Paul, Wise Man. Yes, my Tribal Chief? Take an Ativan and settle down. That's my Tribal Chief. Take an Ativan there, Paul. Take an Ativan. Seriously. Works for me. When I'm all nervous and anxious, I pop an Ativan, poof, done. I'm out. I'm good. Then throw some like Burn the Skies or something like that. That's a new band I actually like now. Some Slayer, fucking Slayer! For some Metallica, I'm good for the night. I'm good for the night. And that's what we played the other night. We didn't play In This Moment or Slayer, but, we played some Alice in Chains. We played some Kiss. Right? Paul, we played your song. Rock and roll all night. Right? We played it. Oh, let's do it. Oh, no, we're not going to do it now. Stop it. Crazy fuck. Anyway. We had some Alice in Chains. We had some Faith No More. We even played Freebird. Yes, we played Freebird. And man, my friend Paul went on a 20-minute solo. I'm like, damn, dude, you broke your string and you still kicked ass on that solo. I don't know how long. I mean, I can play, but my hand's gonna start hurting after like 10, 15 minutes of playing a humongous solo like Freebird. Oh, jeez. See, you have to have skills to play that solo. And most of you have no skills. Except for dick sucking. But I digress on that. Alright, move on. Alright, so Roman's still pissed. And, yeah. I think he needs to take an Ativan. He needs to calm down. Calm down, my Tribal Chief. Calm down. Take it easy. Take it easy. Drink some water. He's fine. He'll be fine. And we move on with that. All right, so I give that 3 out of 5 stars. All right, now I got a headache. But we move on. All right, so we get to our first official match of the night. We got tag team action, player. We got the Brawling Brutes. It's Friday night. It's time for Fight Night! So we got Rich Holland and Butch of the Brawling Brutes with Sheamus Fella on commentary. And they take on the SmackDown debut of the one of my favorite tag teams right now, Pretty Deadly, the Yes Boys. Kit Wilson and Elton Prince. Yes, boys. Yes, boys. Stand and deliver. Oh man, I can't wait to man have Pretty Deadly all freaking an intro, like not intro. Do like what they did at NXT with Stand and deliver. Just have them like intro the pay-per-views. It'll be hilarious. I would love it. I can't wait for the first actual pay-per-view that Pretty Deadly might be on. Gonna be pretty damn good. Alright. So before the match, we see a vignette from the Yes Boys. They're in chef's hats. They're gonna cook up a recipe for success. And they got the ingredients: charisma, dash of this, dash of that. So there we go. Alright, so we start off with Kit Wilson and Butch. To start off. And then Elton Prince comes in. And Butch stomps on both of their fingers. Ow! Well, they stomped on his fingers, and then Butch is like, bitch, you're gonna stomp on my fingers? Stomp on your fingers, motherfucker. Look at that. And then Rich Holland comes in, the power of the team. We got a cheap shot by the Yes Boys, and then they pose. Strike the pose. That was fun. As we go to break, and we come back, Rich is still in trouble, but he finally gets the tag to Butch. He comes in and cleans house. Double fireman's carry by Rich Holland. Shows off his insane power. Then he sets up stereo forearms to both of, the clubbing blows of doom on both of the Yes Boys. Elton Prince gets tied up in the ropes. And then, I think something happened, and then, like Sheamus got near the apron or something like that. And, Rich got sent into the turnbuckle as Butch was coming off the top, and he got crushed, and then the referee's checking on him, and then Elton Prince gets out of the rope somehow, and then the Yes Boys hit Spilled Milk, 1, 2, 3, yes! The Yes Boys get the win over the Brawling Brutes in over 8 minutes. Not a great debut, but still pretty decent match. I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars, and that's it. So, to all you people that don't like the Yes Boys, I got one thing to say to you. Pretty much. And the Yes Boys are going to stand and deliver. Mark my words, they will be SmackDown, well, maybe undisputed tag team champions. They will be champs. I guarantee that. We hope. They don't, with Hunter around, can't fuck them up. Come on now. Please don't fuck up Pretty Deadly. Please. Please, Hunter, for the love of all that is holy, do not fuck it up. And we move on. Alright, so after that, my computer went nuts for a second. Alright, after that, we get a video on Superstar Billy Graham. Very nice video. We heard from Hulk Hogan brother, John Cena, and a couple others. And talk about Billy Graham. We saw some good moments, his Hall of Fame induction with Triple H inducting him and everything. I'm surprised Triple H. pictures with him with Hogan. His early days when he won the WWF title, the really old school belt before he lost to the Bob Backlund, who then lost it to the Iron Sheik, Baba. Fuck him in the ass and make him humble. Pretty much. But that was pretty nice. I liked it. So we got that. Alright, then we go to the gorilla position where we have Sabina Vega. Ooh, caliente. She promises that after her match at Backlash against Rhea Ripley, which was very emotional for her, very good match with Rhea. Great moment with her family and the people of Puerto Rico. She says she is ready for Asuka. Well, you're ready for a death wish, my friend. I love you, girl, but you're not ready for Asuka. You're not. I'm sorry. So we get to match number 2. Zelina Vega versus my first wife, Asuka. Match lasts a little bit too long. About 6 minutes. Zelina starts fast and furious. They fight to the floor, and Asuka's like, bitch, can we go to the floor? I kicked your ass! Do we have sushi? No. So they fight for the floor. Asuka beats the fuck out of her, drops her on the announce table. Did I hit Michael Cole? Damn! Anyway, go to break, we come back. Zelina hits a running dropkick out of the corner, followed by the 619. She goes up top. Does a little Eddie Guerrero, let's say, Latino heat! Osito, motherfucker! Osito! Sorry. Anyway, so she hits the Meteora off the top for a near fall. Tries for a roll up, but gets pulled into the Asuka lock. And Zelina flips back. Asuka pulls her into the double arm crank. I don't know what she names that now, but I'm going to call it the break your arms in half type move. And Zelina tapped out in over 6 minutes. And it is what it is. Zelina tried her best, but she went into a buzzsaw like Asuka. And that's pretty much it. So Asuka gets the win. Match I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. Afterwards, Asuka keeps the move on Zelina. Then Bianca Belair. She's Bianca Belair. She plays her hair. That's actually her hair. She's Bianca Belair, the Raw Women's Champion. She's on SmackDown. I guess they're not gonna acknowledge that we're gonna get a belt swap. It's ridiculous. Why are we having a Raw superstar, a Raw champion on SmackDown, and a SmackDown champion on Raw? It makes no sense to me. Hunter? Can we get an explanation, Hunter? Please? That's that. Anyway, so Bianca Belair comes out for the save. Kind of knocks Asuka out of the ring. And then she checks on Zelina for a bit. And then Asuka tried to get back to the ring. And Bianca grabbed Asuka by the hair. Asuka kind of breaks out. Almost blew the mist right in her face again. But it grazed Bianca a little bit. She got a little bit of mist on her face. The spicy, caliente, chili version of the mist. Is that more dangerous than the black mist that the Great Buddha used to spit? Which one was that? That was not the yellow mist. I think it was the red or the black mist. That was like the most lethal mist that he had. I think it was the black one. But anyway, so Asuka spits her green Kool-Aid mist in the direction of Bianca. Bianca kind of missed it a little bit, but still, she was like, fuck, my eye got. It is what it is. The build to this match again, like at WrestleMania. Not so good out, and I don't know why they're gonna make Bianca win again. Why? Have Asuka finally fucking win, please. What are you doing with this gimmick that Asuka has? This Joker like heel persona now she has, and now she's a heel. She wasn't at WrestleMania, right? Or she was just portrayed as a heel. but now she's full-fledged heel, one of the top heels on SmackDown. And you're gonna make Bianca win again? Just release Asuka. Let her go back to Japan. Be with Kairi. And Mina Sakamura. Please. Please, send her back to Japan. She, just let her be with Kairi. Let her be with Mina Sakamura. Or Miyu, and all the Stardom chicks. Maybe we'll have, put her in New Japan Strong against Mercedes Moné, who I believe won the New Japan Strong women's title tonight. Money. So she defeated Willow Nightingale, the resident fun girl. I heard it was a good match. But it is what it is. That's it. Gotta love that New Japan wrestling. Gotta love it. And if you don't like it, move on. Alright, so we get that. So Bianca and Asuka continue their little feud, and we'll see what happens next week on the program. And that's it. Alright, then we get a look back at the World Heavyweight Championship match being set up, where we know Seth freaking Rollins is taking on the phenomenal AJ Styles. This coming Saturday. Don't know how it's gonna go. I mean, Rollins is doing Captain America 4, being one of the some super villain in the movie, not super villain. One of the serpent gang. I don't know what it is. I don't care. But he's gonna be in the movie, so I don't know if they're gonna give him the World Heavyweight Championship or they're gonna give it to a SmackDown guy like AJ. Then Raw has no title. And then Triple H lied to us. It's like, oh, it's gonna be exclusive to Raw. So, is AJ gonna do 2 shows then? I mean, he could. But, I mean, if that's the case, why don't you just draft AJ and the club back to Raw? Makes no sense to have him on SmackDown then. Well, we move on. Anyway, speaking of AJ, he's on the debut episode of I Did It, Grayson Waller. I Did It for Bob Saget. Anyway, so the Grayson Waller effect, me love. With AJ. So AJ comes out, look like $1 million. So Grayson asks what winning the World Heavyweight title will mean to AJ, who talks about being out of action with a broken ankle. Ow. But now that he's back, he's going as hard as he can, and now he's getting his chance. He's sure that he's going to win. And Grayson's like, well, okay. Seems to believe him. Or not. He picks Seth Rollins to win, and then they have a stare down. Foreshadowing? Possibly. We'll see what happens with that. I mean, move on. Alright, so I gave the Grayson Waller effect 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to the back where we have the LWO getting ready for the Usos later on. We have Santos Escobar, Rey Mysterio, Joaquin Wild, and Raul Mendoza talking in Spanish and a little bit of English as well. So we got that. They're ready for the Usos later on. Alright, then we go to our next match. Back in the arena, we got the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford taking on the new team of Rick Boogs and Eli Drake. And that's not an insult. That motherfuckers is just a fact of life. Yeah! Alright, so Eli comes out and says he's after the tag team belts. Well, after titles, including the tag team belts. So that's why he's going to lead his team to victory, and he brings out Boogs. And from the start, he seemed like a well-oiled machine as Boogs just like beat the fuck out of the Street Profits, gorilla pressing Montez Ford like 10 times. And then Dog's like, I want a piece of him. So Boogs pump handle lifts him crazy, putting the Profits in more trouble. And then Eli comes in, drops an elbow. Not a chewy elbow, but an elbow. And then Dawkins slips out of a double belly-to-back suplex. Gets the hot tag to Montez Ford. Comes in with a high crossbody. Takes Knight down. Just give me 1 second here. By the way, chat room's wide open like Rebby Sky's legs. Don't forget. And we got Will Rally in the chat. My good buddy from the UK. The only member of the UK. But I digress on that. He says, "Hi, Peter." Well, hello, sir. Hello, good sir. At 4 o'clock in the morning, well, 4 o'clock in the morning in UK. So, top of the morning to you, love. We're gonna have some tea and crumpets with the king. And some bangers and mash. Choke off to Meghan Markle and the Queen. No, I'm joking. Anyway, thanks for coming in. Anyway, alright, so Dawkins gets the hot tag to Montez Ford, hits a high crossbody, taking Eli and Rick Boogs down. And Ford looks like a man possessed. Kicks them both in the head. And then Rick Boogs is rammed into Eli. Uh-oh. And Montez clotheslines Boogs to the floor. And then Montez hits the big flippy dibbity-doo to take out both of them. And the fans are getting excited. So I throw Boogs back in. And they set up for the cash out on Boogs. 1, 2, 3 in just under 4 minutes. The Profits get the win. And that's pretty much it. Match I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. After the match, Eli picks up Rick Boogs. He's like, "Yeah, we did a good job." "Ah, fuck you!" And hits the 1%er or whatever the movie hits on Eli, laying him out. So, well, so much for the team of Rick Boogs and Eli Drake. Eli don't need a partner. You don't need a partner to get the tag team belts. He can do it by himself. Yeah, dummy. Move on. Alright, so I did the match. 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to the back with Megan Moore on. And her guest is Cameron Grimes to the moon. So Cameron's all happy with something like, "Cameron Grimes, I'm Cameron Grimes. Look at me, I'm Cameron Grimes. I beat Baron Corbin in 8 seconds last week. I'm going to the moon." That's what he said. That's what he said. Word for word. He's going to the moon. And from what I've been hearing, that a lot of people in the back are actually pushing for Cameron to get a push. Yeah, let him go for the U.S. title. Let him go for the U.S. title. Go for the mid-card title. Get that goddamn title, Cameron. Come on. Don't get out of this fucking feud with a schmuck like Baron Corbin. Come on, please. Let him fight Theory after he's done with well, I'll get to that in a minute. After Night of Champions, put Theory in a feud with Cameron Grimes. The match will be mwah. We'll see what happens with that. 4:45 a.m. Well, it was 4:45 a.m. in the UK. Now it's 4:54. 11:54 here in the U.S. Eastern Standard Time. So it's almost Monday. Getting close to Monday morning, May 22nd. Well, right now you're still watching on May 21st, 2023. And I hope you had a great weekend, everybody. And if you didn't, well, fuck you. Too bad. I had an amazing weekend. I'm not going to explain it ever again. Unless you want me to. But I digress. We move on. Alright, after that, we get to a promo from Killer Cross and the lovely Scarlet Bordeaux. Sorry. And basically, they're telling a story, and then Scarlet pulls out the tarot cards once again, and it has AJ Styles' picture on it. So, Killer Cross is coming for the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Now, is that going to be possibly for a World Heavyweight Championship shot? Or they're going to do some type of match next week, like a warm-up for AJ before he fights Seth Rollins? And we'll have to see what happens with that. And we move on. Alright, so I give that 2.5 out of 5 stars. All right, after that, we got the debut of the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, the Witches well, no, not the Witches of NXT anymore, the Witches of Smackdown, and that's Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. They take on the team of Valentina Falaz and the returning Yulissa Leone, who came back Friday night from her very bad leg injury. She's back, looking fabulous. So those two hot Latin chicks, back on my TV screen. It makes me so hard. Gotta love it. I mean, we had hotties galore on SmackDown. We had Yulissa Leone, Valentina Falaz, Asuka. Later on, we see EO. Man, my dick couldn't take it anymore. God damn it. But anyway, so Alba Fire and Isla Dawn take on Valentina Falaz and Yulissa Leone. This match lasted 1 minute. Wow. 1 minute squash match as the Witches of Smackdown get the win with the Gory Bomb downward spiral combo on poor Valentina Falaz. Bing, bang, boom, good night. That's it. So I gave the match 2.25 out of 5 stars, but I would say an impressive debut for the Witches of Smackdown. And that's all I got to say about that. And we will move on from that. Alright, I gotta get a drink of water, so I'll be right back. I'm dying here. It's freaking killing me right now, so I'll be right back. If I can. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We're back. Got my water. Yeah, Nature Brand Water. Nature Brand Water, the proud sponsor of life. That's pretty much it. So, take another swig of water. That's quality H2O. Bobby Boucher, that's quality H2O. Water. Alright, move on. Alright, so where we left off, the Witches of NXT get the win over Yulissa Leone and Valentina Falaz. And as, like I said, the match I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. And we move on. Alright, after that, we get a look back at what happened to Liv Morgan last week. Where she seriously injured her shoulder. She's going to be out for a few months. That's not good. And the women's tag team titles had to be relinquished. So on Monday, like I said, Raquel Rodriguez has to find a new partner. And it's going to be Shotzi Blackheart. There's your spoiler. So they're going to be teaming up against Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey. Probably going to be your winners right there. Bayley and EO continuing their little thing that'll probably be going on till after Night of Champions. Because Dakota Kai is now injured with her leg. She's always getting hurt. Dakota Kai. I think it's her leg again. I think she originally had a leg injury. So that sucks for Damage Control because now it's just Bayley and EO. Now what are you gonna do with them now? You're gonna continue the miscommunication angle with Bayley and EO's eventually gonna get frustrated. And then he goes, Damage Control is basically done anyway. Just ended already. Ended Monday night. Just have EO just like fuck Bayley up after the match. I mean, I have to see what happens with that. Anyway, so we get that. So the Fatal 4 is going to be in 2 weeks? I thought it was this week. I thought it was tomorrow. Wasn't it tomorrow? Anyway. I don't know. I mean, they tell you one thing 1 week and it's like, oh, now it's in 2 weeks. What? I thought it was next week. Come on, Hunter. Stop fucking us around. Let me move on. right, we got David in the chat. He says, butter. Butter. The resident Hulk Hogan fan. Probably chokes off the Hulk Hogan every night. I don't know. Anyway. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, WWE won't exist by 2030. I mean, they already bought the company. Reminds me of WCW. Well, we got 7 years to go, so maybe. I don't think WWE will officially go out of business by then, but I mean, as long as Nick Khan, man, is still there, and Hunter and Stephanie. Hi, Steph. Andy McMahon is still around. They'll still be there. I don't think WWE will fold ever. But it is what it is, and that's pretty much that. David Kirsten. You can't curse because I put on strict language, so I can't do it. Sorry. I might change that. I gotta see how I fix that. I don't know how I fix that. I don't even know. No, that's not what I want to do. No, I do not want to hide it. I'll figure it out. I don't want to do it right now. I'll do it another time. But anyway, he says, fuck Hulk Hogan. Baba. Fuck Hogan, break him in half, break his back, fuck him in the ass, and make him humble. Baba. But anyway, fuck Hogan, Terminator with all the screws up his ass. Good old Jollywood slogan. Brother. And we move on with that. Alright, so the tag team belts are going to be on the line in, I guess, 2 weeks. I don't know why they're not on Monday Night Raw, but okay. But we move on with that. Alright, speaking of Raquel Rodriguez, she's with Kayla Braxton this time. And she says that Liv isn't replaceable. And then Damage Control, the leftovers of Damage Control come in. Bailey, give me a hug. And my third wife, Io Sky. Hey, baby. How you doing? Anyway, they're not happy that Dakota Kai was injured in the same match last week with her leg. But they'll fight Raquel and anyone she can find next week. And as always, Io does not look pleased. This stupid Latina bitch in my face. Get you out of my face. And you too, huggy girl. Get out of my face before I kick you in the face. You are not into of my sushi session. I am going now to go fuck Peter Gilmore. Ha! Okay. When Io gets mad, look out. Look out! Look out, my friends. We will move on with that. And that's it. Alright, David says, I see Solo as Roman's next opponent. That segment was a spoiler. I think the Usos will turn on Roman, and then Solo will 2 months before Mania. Probably. I think they're kind of teasing that Roman is, he sees the cracks, the cracks are forming. He thinks he's the greatest, he's the greatest, which he is. And then, I don't think he meant to bump into Solo. But, if we saw his face looking at Solo, he's like, oh shit, I better get out of here. Solo's gonna kick my ass. But, ladies and gentlemen, I don't even think Roman is scared of Solo. He might be, but when push comes to shove, he's gonna tell Solo, you're not as great as me, you're not as great as your cousins, you're not as great as your dad. I'm the tribal chief around here, and I'm going to smash, stack, pin you at WrestleMania or whenever, and I'm still going to be your undisputed heavyweight champion of the world for over 1,000 motherfucking days. The way it is. And speaking of that, the 1,000 day celebration, 2 weeks away, my friend. Well, under 2 weeks away now. June the 3rd. It is what it is. Oh, Joe Cronin just went live. I don't know if that's live, if it went live, but he just did a video saying Mercedes Moné was injured. Uh-oh. Money. Uh-oh. I gotta look that up. Let me see if I can look that up while we have some time. If my computer would wake up, which it never does. All right. Okay, here we go. And I'm taking this from comicbook.com. Not the greatest in the world, but anyway. It's a reliable source. Mercedes Moné possibly injured during her New Japan Pro Wrestling Championship match with Willow Nightingale. I guess Willow fucked the move up again. Like, remember when her and Ruby Soho were fighting Anna Jay and Ty Conti in that hardcore match, and Willow completely missed the table and powerbombed Anna Jay off the stage, and Anna Jay broke her back, basically, not in a good way. She was out for a while. I mean, we saw it on Access. They showed the people's reaction, like, oh shit. Anyway, so let me read the story from comicbook.com, and then we're gonna go back to SmackDown. New Japan Pro Wrestling's Resurgence event in California on Sunday night used its main event to crown the very first ever New Japan Strong Women's Champion. The tournament to the first title holder came down to Mercedes Moné, Sasha Banks, and Willow Nightingale, a star of AEW and Ring of Honor. Willow was crowned the champ. I thought Mercedes won. Damn it! Willow was crowned champion after a beautiful, fantastic match, but fans were left wondering if a potential injury might put a damper on the evening. Mercedes seemed to injure her leg at one point during the match, visibly unable to put much weight on it in some spots, and the match wrapped up with Willow taking the title, and it was followed by Mercedes being carried back to the locker room in some pain. Uh-oh. So hopefully nothing serious with Mercedes.
Family-centered.
I turned that off.
Work together to
Stupid
create
ad.
positive experience
God damn
on
it.
Instagram.
Stop it! Anyway, so we got that. Based on the actions after the match and the fact that the match itself was shorter than many expected, fans believe the injuries is actually legit. And you say wrestling is fake. Things happen, injuries happen, could be accidental or on purpose. It's real, motherfuckers. And that's all I gotta say about that. So, hopefully, a speedy recovery for my girl Mercedes Moné. Sasha Banks, the boss. I don't want my girl to get seriously hurt, but I mean, if she's legit hurt, she's probably gonna be out a couple of months, and I don't know what her status is gonna be with New Japan. I think she has a couple more dates that she has to fill, and then I don't know. So this might throw a wrench into Forbidden Door next month. Because I was thinking that Mercedes would maybe face Jade Cargill at Forbidden Door. But, I mean, now we have to see what happens with that. Maybe we'll get Willow Nightingale again against Jade for the TBS title. If Jade holds the belt, which I don't think she will. I think Taya's going to get that belt. I'd like to see Taya versus maybe like someone like Mercedes Moné if she's healthy enough, or I don't know. Maybe get somebody from New Japan, like maybe Miyu Sakamura, or somebody from Stardom, or somebody from. I have no idea. And that's pretty much it. So, my thoughts and prayers go out to Mercedes. I hope she doesn't have a legit serious injury, and prayers to Mercedes. Prayers to Sasha Banks, and that's it. Anyway, all right, let's get back to that. David says we're talking about Roman and Solo possibly happening at 2 months before Mania, possibly. Maybe Solo wins the Royal Rumble, and then we see Solo versus Roman at Mania. I don't think Solo will win at Mania, but never know. Depending if they want to really end it by WrestleMania, but there's so many rumors going around that Roman's going to hold the belt till September 2024. He's gonna break Hogan's record of 3 years plus as champ, 1,250 some odd days. He's at 995 as of right now. 5 more days, ladies and gentlemen. 5 more days. Saturday night, or Saturday afternoon, really, will be Roman's 1,000th day as champ. It's going to be a great day. I can't wait for that. We move on. All right, David says, but I wouldn't be surprised if we get a 3 versus 1 and Roman wins. Roman can take on the entire bloodline and beat them in a gauntlet match. Have Jimmy start, get stacked, smash, pinned. Jay comes in, gives Roman a little bit, of a run for his money, but in the end, Roman will win, and Roman will be spent by the time Solo comes in. Solo will beat the fuck out of him, but in the end, and Roman will somehow pull it together and hit a spear or hit the Superman punch on Solo, and then that's it. And then Roman goes by himself with the Wise Man. And then you think about Paul turning on Roman again. Remember when he did it with Brock, and then in turn it was just a setup that for Brock at WrestleMania. The Wise Man is never going to leave, and unless they actually do, the storyline ends with Paul. Really should end with Jay, but it's probably going to end with Paul, costing his tribal chief the undisputed title. But I don't think right now. But let's see what it is. That's it. And that's Triple H's storyline. Boring. Like I said, David, if you don't like Roman Reigns, you don't like the storyline, then change the channel. Go watch AEW. I mean, there's nothing wrong with watching AEW, but, like Roman's reign as champ, then, like Macho Man Randy Savage said once again, you may not like it, but you must accept it. That's it. So, accept it there, David, and you must throw up your ones in my chat. Throw up those ones, ladies and gentlemen, and acknowledge me and your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so we move on with that. Alright, let me get off that. Let's get back to SmackDown and where we left off. And I'll get there in just a second. As my computer freezes again. And I'm getting hot as fuck right now. I gotta turn off the heat. Hold on. Because it was so warm today. It's 58 degrees. And my computer takes a dump at the worst time. This sucks. But anyway. Alright, so we move on with that. So So we will just move on from that, and so I'm gonna see if I can get my notes back, because my computer's going crazy, so I have to reload my notes. So give me a second, guys. That's that. So as soon as we get we get that, but other than that, I forgot where we left off. But anyway, Witches of Smackdown was okay. You know, Bailey and Dakota, Bailey and Io, you know, yell at Raquel Rodriguez, blah blah blah. So I don't know why my notes are not loading, because my computer sucks. There we go. Alright, so we had Raquel Rodriguez talking, and then Bailey and Io come in and basically like, oh, you're not going to find a partner, stuff like that. So I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then the US champion Austin Theory comes out. He's not happy because he was double teamed last week by Bobby Lashley and Sheamus in the World Heavyweight Championship match. And he wanted to become champion, well, you're not. Lashley has an obsession with it, but Theory doesn't get it with Sheamus. They're both tough and strong, and they both beat John Cena. Though Sheamus did it when Theory was like 12. And then Sheamus comes out and boom, kicks Sheamus, kicks Austin Theory, and that's pretty much it. And that's pretty much it. All right, so we move on with that, and I gave the segment 2.5 out of 5 stars. All right, then we have the Usos getting ready for their match with Santos Escobar and Rey. Paul Heyman comes in, tells the Usos that let me just move my space so I can see, because my computer said Roman Reigns won't be out there with them later on. You know, tries to explain what happened with the tag belts, and says you better win tonight against the LWO. You know, some shit like that, and we move on from there, and that's that. All right, sorry guys, give me 1 second. I have to step out, use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Be right back. All right, we move on with that. All right, so where we left off, Austin Theory came out for a promo saying that, you know, Sheamus and Bobby cost him a chance at becoming the World Heavyweight Champion. And then Sheamus comes out and bro kicks the crap out of him. And that's that. And then walk out. So possibly going to get a United States title match coming up at Naughty Champions, but we'll see what happens with that. Let me move on. All right, then before I stepped out, Paul Heyman tells the Usos that Roman has forgiven him, but Roman won't be out there with the Usos later on. Heyman tries to explain why Roman has so much to do before going with, come on, it's the LWO, come on. So the Usos leave, but they don't seem happy. And then Heyman gets on his phone, probably talking to Roman. And then everybody leaves. So we'll have to see what happens with that later as we get to the main event. So we get to your main event. The Usos take on Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar. It was a pretty good match. It's also with Jimmy taking over on Rey. But Santos Escobar comes in, sends the Usos outside. Rey jumps onto Santos' shoulders to pose as we go to a break. Come back. Santos is in trouble because, as always, the heels come back during the break. So Escobar's in trouble, but manages to knock Jimmy down for a quick breather. Jay breaks up the tag attempt, and then we get the running ooh maga attack in the corner. Santos knees his way out of trouble, and gets the hot tag to Ray, who comes in and head scissors. I believe it was Jimmy for a near fall. Jay grabs a pop-up belly-to-back neck breaker for a near fall. Ray comes back, knees his way out of a double suplex attempt, hands it back to Santos for a running knees in the corner. Then a super hurricane Rana gets a near fall on Jimmy. Ray adds a leg drop for a near fall. Ray goes for a 619, gets cut off by a super kick. And then we get the Usos splash by Jay for a near fall. Then they go up top, and they load up for the double superfly splash. But then we see Kevin Owens come out for distraction on the ramp, and then Sammy comes from the other side of the ring, and he throws Jimmy off the top, which allows Santos to drop we get a 619 into the frog splash by the LWO. 1, 2, 3. The LWO get the win. God damn it. In under 14 and a half minutes. But a pretty good match. I gave it 3.25 out of 5 stars. That was it. After the match, Sammy and Kevin start laughing at the Usos, and Kevin's like, I didn't do anything. What did you do here, Sammy? Oh, you did it. And then we cut to the back. Roman is pissed. He is pissed. And Solo looks like he was about to go out. And Roman's like, no, Solo, you stay here. We got him next week. So Roman is not pleased, and you do not want to piss off the tribal chief, because there's severe cracks in the bloodline right now, and Roman has to get it together to protect his championships, because they might be in some trouble, but he's not going to defend the belt until SummerSlam, so he doesn't have to worry so much. So by the time SummerSlam comes, he's going to be nearing 1,100 days as champ. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. And we move on. All right, so that ends SmackDown. And I gave SmackDown a solid 7 out of 10. And that's it. All right. Let's quickly get through Rampage, if we can. But my really Rampage, I mean, they had Jade Cargill taking on Danny B, beat her in like 5 seconds, which was kind of corny. And then Genocide comes out, and Jade beats her easily. She goes to 59-0. And then Taya Valkyrie comes out because she's off suspension. So I'm going a little bit ahead. So I'm going to just talk about Rampage a little bit. So Taya comes out. She's off suspension, and they get in the ring, and Taya beats the crap out of Jade and hits Jade with Road to Valhalla, and then she picks up the title and says, "You, me, round 2 at Double or Nothing for the TBS title." That's it. It's been made official. And we move on with that. All right, so Rampage was from the Moody Center in Austin, Texas. Jim Ross, good old JR, by God, barbecue sauce. The man behind the mask, Excalibur, the legendary Tony Baloney, Schiavone, and The Oak Show, Chris Jericho on commentary. So we get that. So this was the Friday 6:30 show, which didn't do that great this past weekend. Well, last weekend, I should say. This you know what I mean. This past weekend. We don't know the ratings just yet, but probably get them on probably later tonight or Monday. But anyway, we had the best amigos, Chucky T and Trent, team up with Bandito to take on the Blackpool Cuck Club of Willow, Utah. That bitch. John Moxley, and Claudio Castagnoli, the Ring of Honor World Champ. Pretty back and forth match, but we get near the end, and we get Soul Food Dragon Suplex combo, drops Wheeler Yuta, Chucky T as a pile driver for a near fall, and then everything breaks down. Blackpool Cuck Club clear the ring, and then Moxley and Yuta are in the ring with poor Chucky T. Moxley hits the Death Rider into an assisted top rope splash, because Wheeler Yuta's the type of guy that comes off the top rope with a weak-ass move like a splash. And Wheeler Yuta gets the win over Chucky T in under 10 minutes. So the Blackpool Cuck Club continue their winning ways, but they gotta contend with the brand new elite, the reformed elite of Adam Page, the Hangman, the Cowboy, does some cowboy shit, Kenny Omega, and the Young Bucks. Don't forget BTE tomorrow. It's gonna be a good one. And that's pretty much it. So I gave that match 3.25 out of 5 stars for that. I gave the Jade Cargo matches, I basically gave the matches a dud, because it was squash matches, didn't care about. But when Taya came out and took out Jade, I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars, and that's pretty much it. We got a video this Wednesday night on the program. Orange Cassidy, my good friend, Orange Cassidy, defends the All-International title, the IC title, against Kyle Fletcher of Aussie Open. So I thought the match was last week, but it's going to be this week. So there you go. And we move on with that. Okay, we talked about that. Alright, then we had the varsity athletes, Ari Daivari, the premier athlete, Tony Nese, and Josh the Goods Woods, with that idiot Smart Mark Sterling at ringside. They take on the Acclaimed of Max Caster and Anthony Bones, along with Daddy Ass, Billy Gunn, and don't forget, ladies, Suzuki Mommy Ass! I could go for some scissor action tonight, but I digress on that. Alright, so, wasn't really a great match, but in the end, the Acclaim get the win with the mic drop by Max Caster, 1, 2, 3, under 7.5 minute match. Match was meh. So I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars, and that's pretty much it. And we move on. Alright, I'll get to your comment in a minute there, Will Rider Sport Rally. Give me a second. Alright, then we go to QTV with QT Marshall Knott, Aaron Soto, me bookie, and the beautiful Harley Cameron, Danny L. What was going on with her? Fuck you, man. It should have been me. But I digress. Anyway, QT mentions that him and Solo are in the Blackjack Battle Royale for the international title. Harley's not doing anything except coming in my bedroom sucking my dick. That's what she should be doing. Other than that, they're happy for Powerhouse Hobbs to be on Collision, where the real story will begin. Talk about Miro, his feuds he can have with Miro and maybe Andrade. We'll see what happens with that. We move on. Alright, then we go to the ring with Tony Baloney Schiavone, and he brings out the Hardy Boys, Matt Hardy, did it! And Jeff Hardy, dude! Jeff Hardy, dude! And Orgasmic Say, I knew you come. I always do, my brother. Yeah. So Isaiah Cassidy or Brother Zay, they come out for a chat. They're all happy with their recent success with the firm deletion, but they want the tag team belts. And then Ethan Page comes out saying the match at Double or Nothing for his contract isn't going to happen because he's done with all this crap. He's trying to like say, I don't want the match to happen, blah, 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 but we all know it's a ruse. So he talks about how he and Brother Zay were close and kind of, it's like, let's hug it out, man. And Zay's like, get off me, dude! And this was a setup as the S-Boys, the Gun Club, Colton and Austin Gunn come in, jump the Hardys with chairs, beat the fuck out of them. And then they beat up Brother Zay, and then they pulverize his neck. Ugh. For an added bonus. And then we still get the match set up for Double or Nothing if Isaiah Cassidy can even make it there with his neck intact. That was a sick freaking beatdown on Brother Zay and the Hardys. And we'll see what happens with that. We move on. All right, let's get to the comments from Real Rally Sport Rally. I like Orange Cassidy. Well, I do too. A lot of people don't like him. I noticed. Yeah, Issa doesn't like him at all. I mean, Mommy Issa, you don't like freshly squeezed orange juice? Made from concentrate? It goes good with some vodka. We love the drink, right, Issa? We love the drink. Not like that, but Issa's more of an alcoholic drinker than I am. Issa would have a ball with Rosa. She would have a ball with her. Because, she loves to drink too. Fucking alcoholic. That's how I said that. And Issa likes to drink a lot, so. God forbid what can happen. That would be a weird three-way I wouldn't imagine. But I don't like Issa like that, But Issa's my Puerto Rican princess. I love her like a friend. But when alcohol mixes, I don't want to be a part of it. I'll just go my way with my woman. She can just fall on her ass. But I digress. Issa's a ball lass. We love Issa here. She's a great member of the Prophecy. And we move on with that. Anyway, I never seen one wrestler ever wrestle with his hands in his pockets. Impressive. You should see his work in PWG. He was a fan favorite in the PWG. Just saying. You can call me Rally if you like easier. Everyone on YouTube calls me Rally. Okay, so I'll call you Rally. And you can call me Sir, damn it. No. No, you call me Peter Joseph. We call me Peter. I don't give a shit. You call me your tribal god. That's what you do call me, huh? But I'll call you Rally. But everyone else will call me Sir. God damn it. Rudy! Sorry. Anyway. Love the Hardys. Oh, I do too. So happy Jeff Hardy is back. Me too. Me too. I hope Jeff is on the road to sobriety and he goes for many years to come in his sobriety. Just don't pick up that bottle, Jeff. Please, for the love of God, do not pick up that bottle and get into a fucking car ever again. Let somebody else drive you. I don't care who it is. It could be a guy named Muhammad driving an Uber. Would you like a squishy? No. And it is what it is, and that's that. Alright, then we get after that. Alright, back to Rampage. We gotta look back at Adam Cole costing Chris Jericho his match this past Wednesday night against Roddy, and that False Count Anywhere match, which Jericho got the fuck beat out of him. And then Jericho cuts a promo calling Adam a coward and swears vengeance on him. Blah, blah, blah. And then Adam comes in with another promo, basically saying that, I'm outside the building, blah, blah, blah. And then Jericho's like, I want you at Double or Nothing. In an unsanctioned match or something like that, and he says the ban from the building is now null and void. So Adam Cole's like, I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna do that. So So it's like, I'm coming to kick your ass. So he goes in the building, then down the stairs, through the fans, and then goes right up the ramp to Jericho. They start fighting, beating the fuck out of each other. Then freaking security guards try their best to pull them apart. Really don't do anything, and then eventually they do. So that match at Double Nothing is going to be hellacious, unsanctioned match. And I think Adam Cole will win. I think Jericho will put Adam Cole over. That's the thing. Adam Cole, supposedly he's going to be the next in line for MJF. So I think they're going to be setting up that for possibly all in. I'd rather have MJF fight somebody else like Will Ospreay at the show. But I don't know what they're going to do. But we'll see. And that's pretty much it. So I gave all that 3 out of 5 stars. Do you watch AEW All Access? I watched every episode. I have all of them. I had all of them on DVR. It was pretty good. Now they're going on Max, which is the new HBO Max. They're not calling it HBO Max. They're not calling it Max, which comes out on Tuesday. So all the episodes will now go on. I don't know if they're gonna still be on TNT, but I think whenever the new season starts, season 2, I don't know if it's gonna be on TNT or it's gonna be on Max, which I don't know if it's free or not. So I assume it's just the updated version of HBO Max, just under a new name. So if you have a subscription to it, then you pay whatever subscription you have to pay to get that, or you get the free version like I do. Because you can watch some things for free, some things you have to watch and you have to pay for it. So it is what it is. Yeah, but I did see every episode of All Access, even the one with Adam Cole's return. He had a hoodie and a sheet. Yeah. Over him in a wheelchair, sat in Tony Khan's private office toilet for 1 or 2 hours. Only Britt, obviously, and Tony Khan knew. The Bucks knew, by the way, too. The Bucks and Kenny knew, too. Because they didn't show them hugging until the end. And if you notice, during his return, Kenny was there, training with him. You know. And then when he made his comeback, this past January in the Forum, guess who was there? The Bucks welcomed him in with open arms. He was on BTE a couple of times. I mean, and they showed that whole thing from, which I thought was pretty good for that AEW did that. Showed, oh, he was this, and this. But it is what it is. You've seen it. Yeah, I've seen all of them, dude. We get it in UK on Fridays later than the USA. Well, sucks to be you in the UK. Just kidding. I'm kidding. But for some of you in the UK, it sucks to be you. I mean, it really sucks to be you sometimes. Supposed to you guys in the UK, not to be mean, but some of you do not look that great. Some of you look like a walrus. Like a fat-ass fuck walrus that needs fucking go on a diet. And get a fucking life with your petty thing. Oh, she's a pedophile. You admitted it on Yankee channel. Well, fuck him. Fuck you. Where's your proof? There is no proof. I didn't admit to anything. Anything. I only brought up again to defend myself, and it's 11 years ago now. Get over it. Get over the whole Peter's a pedophile thing. It's over, done with. It's done. If I was a legit pedophile, I would have been on a registered sex offender list by now. But am I? No. And I never will. I don't have a criminal record or anything like that. Because I've done nothing wrong. So, you can suck my dick, motherfuckers. So to all those that motherfucker in the UK and anybody else that thinks that I'm a pedophile, you can suck my rosy red ass, Mahoney, and suck my large Italian cock, because you're not gonna silence me ever. I mean, it is what it is. I'm still gonna have a voice and I'm gonna use it. If you don't like it, then there's the door. Don't let it hit your fat ass on the way out. Simple as that. I don't hate everybody from the UK, Rally. I don't hate everybody from the UK. I got a couple of good friends that live in the UK. Okay? I don't hate everybody. I don't hate the 56 million people in the UK. I don't hate most of them. There's just a couple of people that live there that really, one, need their face broken, two, need to shut up, three, get off my dick. And that's pretty much it. But, yeah. Cheeky. But anyway, yeah. Those people in the UK, they have no lives and get no pussy, so. And they have no jobs. Most of them have no jobs. And if they do, they probably do a bad job at it. Because they think about me when they should be focusing on their jobs. That's pretty much it. The whole pedophile thing is over now. It's over. It's done with. I don't care about what people say about me anymore. I'm just doing my own thing. And I got a better life than you. I got way better job than you. So, it is what it is. Simple as that. And if you can't get off my dick, then you're gonna just be complete other assholes for the rest of your life. That's that. Alright, let's move on. There's 56 million people in the UK. Most of us are nice. I mean, I've been to the UK, long time ago. It was a little bit hoaxy, dude. You know. Was there for a little bit. But beautiful country. Most of it. I went to Berkhamshire where Ozzy lived and everything. I went to London for a little bit. Mostly just London and Berkhamshire. I didn't really go anywhere else. I didn't go to like Ireland. I didn't go to Scotland or Wales or anything like that. I just stayed in London for a little bit. It was a good time. Good, sort of good. Some good food. I had to get used to it, but you know. That sausage and mashed potatoes is good. But I digress on that. When I go back, man. I mean, Rosa went to England once, a couple years, not years ago. Yeah, a few years ago actually. She went in 2000 and when did she go? 2016. She went. She went with one of her nieces. I couldn't go obviously because I had no money at the time, but I couldn't get off work anyway. So, but so she was gone for about. I think she was gone for about a week or so, and then she came back. But we Skyped each other and everything, and talked almost every day. I had it was hard because of the time difference. Because I would get up at like 11 o'clock. It's like 4 o'clock there, and we're talking, and then by the time it's like 3 o'clock here, it's like 8 o'clock there. And like they're going to dinner, they're going to bed. I'm like, going to bed, it's 10 o'clock. Yeah, Mike, London time, it's 10 o'clock. It's like 6 o'clock there. So I'm like, oh man, I wanted to talk to her when I go to bed. So when I went to bed, which was like 2 o'clock in the morning, she was just getting up. So I'm like, good morning to you. So when I would call her in the morning, it would be afternoon there. So it's crazy. So the time difference is kind of a pain in the ass, but it's a good country though. I like it. Like a tea and crumpets with the queen. No. Anyway. We move on with that. I get the P word. Woo! Go me. Not that P word, the pedophile P. You get the real P, right? Pussy. Rowley gets all the pussy in England, most likely. I don't know. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. But if he does, more power to him. You can say it. Pussy. It's okay. All I get of wrestling people, because I'm English, are you going to All In? I live 11 hours away from London. Damn, that's a long way. So I watch it on TV. Would love to see Saraya. She's great. Also gorgeous and cute. She's a spitfire. She is hot. I met her mom. Yes, I did meet Paige's mom. And yeah. Paige's mom was like around my age, a little bit older than me, maybe around Rose's age. But I'd fuck her. Call me crazy, but I'd fuck her. Probably kick my ass in bed, but I've had worse. I've had SmackDown matches with Rose, and I had SmackDown matches with Asuka, Kyrie, and Io. So I mean, if Paige's mom wants to go rounds, we'll go rounds, my friend, and she will like it. Let me move on. Pussy, did not want to say it. Sorry. You can say pussy. You can say whatever you want. Rowley. You can say whatever you want, Rowley. You're a good guy. And we move on. All right, let's finish this up because it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning and I gotta go to bed soon. Because I got an actual job to do tomorrow. Unlike some of you people. But I digress. Alright, so we ended off Rampage, well, after Adam Cole's beatdown, well, not beatdown, him and Jericho going at it and how to get separated, and we got a match, an unsanctioned match at Double or Nothing that's going to be barbaric. I bet you both men bleed in that match. Not the first time that Adam Cole got busted wide open. I've seen matches where he got busted wide open. You don't believe me? Go watch his DVD tapes. Go watch some DVDs. That's it. So we ended off Rampage with the natural Dustin Rhodes taking on 1/3 of the Ring of Honor Trios champions. That's Bishop Quan. I know not Quan. Who came out with my good friend, the real Prince of the Prophecy, Prince Nana. Keith Lee was out with Dustin to walk him out. Then he left, and then Prince Nana was just there by himself. No Brian Cage or Toa Loa, or Toa Leo, I should say. Mac is good. They trade chops against a barricade. Quan drops him hard on the barricade. And then we go to break, we come back, but Dustin Rhodes is busted wide open. I don't know how. And he gets all fired up, and he hammers away, he hits Code Red for a near fall. We get a pile driver for another near fall. And then we get the Bulldog to Bishop Quan. Then he picks him up, hits the final reckoning. We got suplex into like a swinging neck breaker combo. 1, 2, 3. The natural Dustin Rhodes in his hometown gets the win in just under 9 minutes. And it was a decent match. And that's it. But all in all, we move on. After the match, Brian Cage comes in, beats up Dustin. And then Swerve comes out to join the beatdown with Nana. And then Keith Lee comes out for the save, but kind of gets outnumbered. Brian Cage and Bishop Quan break up the stare down with Swerve, and then Cage hits an F5 on on a chair, even though it looked very scary because Nana was telling Cage to like wait, and then Cage was in mid move when he planted Keith Lee with the F5. Like I don't know if he hit him like on the full chair or he hit him on the side of the chair, which would have hurt even more. Oh, that looks scary. But and then they put Keith Lee in a chair, sitting down, and then Swerve goes off the top rope with a Swerve stomp, and then the Mogul Embassy steal the show and end the show, and that's it. So this Swerve Keith Lee saga continues on. I would imagine they're gonna do some type of hardcore brutal match, and Keith Lee's gonna get the win over it, but we'll see. So that's pretty much it. So Rampage was alright, nothing to write home about. So I gave it 6.25 out of 10 stars for that. And that ends SmackDown and Rampage for the week. And that's pretty much it. Alright, Rally says, really cool, her finisher is called Rampage, but she changed it to something night, end of night, or something like that. Yeah, I think she did change it to, I think he called it. I think he calls it Nightfall or something like that. Some weird name. I forget what it was. But basically, it's Rampage just with a new name. Yeah, she can't call it Rampage even though her wrestling name was Paige. I think it's Nightmare or Night of the Round or something like that. I don't remember what it is, but to each his own is effective. I think Keith Lee should shave his hair off. He looks quite old. No offense, his wife is funny, Mia Yim. Princess Mia Yim, my friend. I remember when Mia Yim started in Ring of Honor. I didn't know who she was, but I remember sitting at ringside when she came out. I'm like, and she used to come out in freaking short as fuck skirts. You can almost see up her ass. And Prince hit it first, by the way. Not Adam Cole, but Prince hit it first. Adam Cole will make you think that he hit it first in CCW when Mia was his manager / girlfriend. Oh, man, the promos they put on. If Adam Cole was getting his dick sucked from Mia Yim then. I mean, come on. 22-year-old Adam Cole, you have a hot piece of ash like Mia Yim kissing you and rubbing up on you and doing promos for CCW, and you're the junior heavyweight champion, one of the longest junior heavyweight champions in CCW history, you would want to fuck that. I would. When he was the Hollywood bad boy down there in CCW during his early days before he became Adam Cole, baby. Pays to have those DVDs, my friends. Pays to have them. But yeah, Keith Lee looks like an old elder. With that, when he comes out, he looks like a wizard or an elder. And then, like, he takes off the hood. His hair is all gray. His beard is all gray. He looks like old man, like an old prophet or an old elder. Cut that shit, man. Get a haircut there, Keith Lee, you hippie. I know. Mia Yim on TikTok and Twitter, funny, love her blue hair. She didn't always have blue hair. She had nice blondish brown hair. I mean, look up her early days in Ring of Honor when she was with the Embassy with Prince Nana and I think it was Necro Butcher and I forget who else. Like go circa 2009, 2010 Ring of Honor. And look up Mia Yim and the Embassy. She looked. Oh. I mean, so many of these fucking marks from trying to touch her ass, and freaking Nana had to like beat the fuck out of him at points. Nana even made fun of my girlfriend, made fun of Rosa at one show. I'm like, dude, really? And I knew him for 2 years before that. I'm like, dude, really? My girlfriend. I mean, seriously? Like, seriously? But he forgave me after the show, so. I was like, you can't do that to my girlfriend. Come on. You do it to me, but can't do that to her. Come on. And Rosa loves that Ring of Honor wrestling. She loved Ring of Honor. When I first started going out with her, we went to Ring of Honor. Glory, I think it was Glory by Honor. I forgot what number. I was sitting third row before I started sitting front row for Ring of Honor. Well, it was front row, but when I was with Rosa a couple shows, we sat. Well, first we sat third row to start, and then I got the money racked up for front row, and then when I would take Rosa, we would sit front row. I mean, we were front row and almost had Michael Elgin in our laps. We saw Generico get destroyed by Kevin Steen in Ladder War 4, 2012 Final Battle. But I still have the tape. I still have it. I watch it religiously just to look at me and Rosa's face, like, ah! You get Michael Elgin almost in our lap. You owe me a Coke, bastard. Rosa had a huge crush on Truth Martini back in the day. And Todd Sinclair, and both of them, well, I know Truth Martini runs his own school, the House of Truth school. Todd Sinclair, I don't know what happened to him. He fell off the face of the earth. Or maybe he ate too many Twinkies, I don't know. But Rosa loved that guy. She took a picture of him. She has it on her Facebook page somewhere. She said, I'm going to leave you for Todd Sinclair. I'm like, you're right. So you want to go out with an over-bloated fucking douchebag who hasn't seen his dick in about 5 months? You want to leave? You want to get with him, instead of me with a big Italian cock? She's like, oh yeah, you're right. But it is what it is, and that's pretty much it. But trust me, Mia Yim, circa 2009, 2010 in Ring of Honor, and her stuff in CCW with Greg Excellent, that TLC match, oh, you will love that. Trust me, you will love the series that led up to that TLC match. It was hellacious, barbaric. I mean, Mia Yim almost got destroyed in that series, and poor Adam Cole in the middle of it. It is what it is. That's what. What Adam Cole used to go out with Mia Yim. Wow, can't imagine them two together. Not as bad as Enzo and Liv Morgan. Oh, poor Liv Morgan, who cheats allegedly on Liv Morgan, most gorgeous. They're going out now, or they used to go out? I think they used to go out because Liv's, I think, is single right now. God forbid she stays with that prick. My name is Enzo Amore, and I'm a bona fide stud and a bona fide cheater. And you can't teach that. Liv Morgan should be with a real man. Just saying. I dig crazy chicks. She's one crazy fine as fuck chick. She can get the D. She can definitely get this big fat Italian cock. Definitely. I'll save room for her. No, I gotta go with my Asians first, but I'll have some room left for Liv Morgan. Definitely. And I'm just pretty much it. No, I was kidding about Adam Cole and Mia Yim. Though I don't know if they actually did go out. I wouldn't put it past them. I mean, I would. If I was single and Mia, you're single in CZW, I would go out with her. Hell yeah. So you want to go out for some pancakes? And then later I'll show you my syrup? But I digress. But she's a very nice lady. She's very nice. I did meet her when she was in the embassy. Very nice. I had to be very nice to her because Prince Nana was next to me. So he's like, you better be nice. I shook her hand. I said, you're beautiful. Would you like a? He's like, can I be the Duke? Can I be the Lord? Since the Lord is much higher than the Prince. You can call me Sir. Gotcha. But I move on. I watched Lacey Evans do a live stream the other day. Oh, wow, she's live. She does live streams. Nobody watches. I did not realize she is gorgeous up close and so nice. It was 1 hour before the draft. She said, I've got to go to WWE draft. Interesting. But they're not doing anything with her. She's not even, I don't even know if she's on SmackDown or Raw, and who cares? They should just release her. Release her. That's it. Me and Yim had a match with Lacey Evans, a SmackDown Dark match that nobody watched. Weird because we're talking about Cold and Bolt. What? But you can't guess who won. Mia won. Of course she won. Anyway, Mia Yim really good in the ring. She's very good. She's very good. Liv Morgan is with. Oh, that's right. She's with Bo Dallas now. Lucky you, Bo Dallas. Uncle Howdy. Bo showed his Uncle Howdy in her pussy, if you know what I mean. Anyway, yeah, they've been going out for years. I don't know if they're married or about to get married, but they have a business together and live on a massive farm. Yeah, I know. I have Liv Morgan on Twitter. I follow Liv on Twitter, so nothing new. Nothing new. Okay, Lacey Evans is on SmackDown. Who cares? And nobody cared. But if everyone cared, then something. I'm thinking of that Nickelback song. If everyone cared. I don't know the lyrics to that song, but I do know this song. Never made it as a wise man. Couldn't cut us a poor man's ceiling. Tried to live like a blind man. Couldn't cut a sense of feeling. Now this is how you remind me. Something like that. And yes, I do like Nickelback. Sue me. If you don't like Nickelback, fuck you. I think maybe next time they do that concert around my area, I'm going to do some karaoke. I'm going to sing some Nickelback. It's going to be good. I don't know what song I'm going to sing, though. I don't know. Maybe I'll sing. Maybe I'll do a duet with one of my friends and do How You Remind Me. Or I'll just go solo and sing Saving Me, because that's a good song to sing. That's a good karaoke song to sing. Any Nickelback song, really. Burn It to the Ground and Rockstar. You know, Rockstar's kind of a cheesy, corny song. Quesadilla. But I digress on that. Anyway, we move on with that. All right, I'm going to get out of here. It's 1:08 in the morning. I got to get to bed. And that's it. So, once again, thank you to David for coming in and Rally for coming in. As always, good peeps. And that's all I got to say about that. So, we move on. All right, one last comment. Are you serious, bro? No, I'm not. I'm not serious, bro, like Vince Russo. Fuck Vince Russo. Are you serious? Are you copying me? I do that on my live streams. I sound just like Chad Kroger. I noticed. I know him because I am a massive Avril Lavigne fan. I mean, how does Chad Kroger lose Avril Lavigne? How is that possible? And he's basically her dad. How do you lose that? It was like, it's worse when the lead singer the former lead singer of Sum 41, because they're breaking up soon. He was married to her, and then they broke up, and then Avril went to Chad, of all people, Chad Kroger, or Kruger, I'm sorry, Chad Kruger. Kruger, whatever it is. Chad Kroger. Whatever. Whatever, your name is Chad. He was with Avril Lavigne for a while. I think he did some songs with her on her album. And then Splitsville. I mean, Avril's like, what, 30-some odd years old now, and she still can get the dick. She is amazing. Hey, you, I can be your girlfriend. Yeah, you could. You could, Avril. You can get this dick, too. You'd be saying, I'm with you! And then, you know, things, you know, get all messed up. She's like, why you gotta make things so complicated? See the way you're acting like somebody else gets me frustrated. A life's like this, you fall, you crawl, whatever. Okay. Don't get me started with that same song. I hate that song. She was a skater girl. I say, see you later, girl. Us to be backstage back for the show. Anyway. I don't give a damn. You can bite me. Arrow's one hot piece of ash. She is. She is one hot piece of ash. And she's almost 40. Bap her right in the pussy. With your axe. If you know what I mean. Let me move on. But Chad Kroger, you son of a bitch, you blew that one. But I digress. Avril Lavigne is nearly 40, but looks 25. Amazing. She looks good, dude. Good. Have you seen Megan Fox recently? Actress. Wow, I realize she's the sexiest woman in the world. Yeah, but MGK fucked that up. Boy, did that motherfucker fuck that up. But that relationship was so fucking weird. They were like drinking each other's blood, which is very like unhealthy, unless they have the same blood type, and it's not ragu. That relationship I didn't think it was gonna last that long. But now Megan Fox I think she's on the market, or I don't know, she's going out with somebody, and I don't care. She's the ultimate fuck. I mean, anyway, who wouldn't want to fuck Megan Fox? I mean, come on. I thought it was Mila Kunis. That's another hot chick, Mila Kunis. But now I think she's married to Ashton Kutcher. So, lucky you. Lucky you. Yeah, they drank blood, dude. They drank their own blood. The sick fucks. What in the Hollywood hell just happened? My screen just went right to the YouTube logo. We're getting another glitch here. Are we still live? I think we are. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, we're still here. We're still live. Technical difficulties, as always, from the monkeys at YouTube. But it is what it is. We're still live. All right. Yeah. Megan Fox and MGK, Machine Gun Kelly, they broke up. Goodbye. Drink somebody else's blood. And then they had a whole thing with MGK was banging Sophie, what's her name? Sophie, that guitarist on YouTube. That's real hot. And she's in his band, and people were thinking that she was cheating on her boyfriend with MGK. But that supposedly never came to fruition. It was all lies from what Sophie says. And her boyfriend looks like a douche anyway. I mean, Sophie's a guitarist on YouTube. I forgot her. I don't know her last name. I think it's Sophie Brule. But She is hot. But I digress. She is punked in the 90s. Okay. Still here. All right. Machine Gun Kelly, Megan Fox is with. No, they broke up. I think they broke up. I don't think they're back together unless I heard something different. Nah. But anyway, we're gonna get out of here pretty soon. They are still together. Wow. Shame. They're still together. I just seen them on Celebrity News. Okay. Question: who do you think gonna be Jade Cargill? I'm going Thunder Rosa. Well, if Taya doesn't win on next Sunday, then I would say yeah, Thunder Rosa if she can wrestle. Because I'm hearing her back is basically shot, and she might not be able to wrestle again. Because I think she might be getting back surgery. I mean, it is what it is. Is what it is. And that's it. I mean, her back is shot. My back is shot. My dad's back is shot. He might be going for hernia surgery pretty soon, which is not fun. Not fun. So we'll have to see what happens with that. But as far as Jade losing the belt, it has to be Taya because I don't think it's going to be Thunder Rosa. I really don't think. 100-0, Thunder Rosa comes out, beats her. She's returning, I think. She on AEW Collision right in the center. I would think she's just going to be like in creative. I don't think she's going to wrestle, but then again, who knows? I mean, Daniel Bryan's on the creative team. So, for I think Dynamite, so. I mean, who knows? Who knows who's going to be Jade at this point? Who knows? She's like the female Roman Reigns next to, Bianca's the female John Cena, and Jade is the female Roman Reigns, pretty much. Over 500 some odd days as champ. How about this? How about Camille Brickhouse versus Jade at Forbidden Door? Take my money. I'd pay to see that. Yeah, she's not fought anybody good. Besides Taya and Willow Nightingale and Athena and maybe Ruby, that's it. Which is like maybe about 4 or 5 girls on that roster she's actually had a good match with. In her 59-0, reign right now. 5 of them have been actual competitors. Everything else is, no Britt, no Saraya, no Chris Statlander. Exactly. When are we going to get that? Well, first of all, Saraya Knight is a heel, so they can't do that. Britt they could go with Britt. They could go with Sheeta. Well, she did face Sheeta. And, no, I don't think she did face Sheeta yet. So, I mean, she's got some challengers. Britt, Sheeta, Saraya, Chris Statlander. And if you think about it, long shot, Mercedes Moné, Mandy. I think Mandy will get manhandled. But it is what it is, and that's pretty much it. Anyway, all right, I really have to go, guys, because it's getting late. It's 1:20 in the morning, and my battery's starting to get a little bit low, so I have to go charge my battery because I got to get up in the morning. And I need some power, if you know what I mean. And that's pretty much it. So let's see what happens to that. But once again, SmackDown, I gave a solid 7 out of 10 stars. Rampage, 6.25 out of 10 stars. Well, let me know what you motherfuckers thought of the show in the comment down below. Or you do your own video and whatever. Excuse me. But we have that. Mercedes, I hope Mandy returns to wrestling. We hope she returns. Returns to our wet dreams and back to that wrestling ring. But we'll see. Alright, Rally, thank you for watching. Have a great Monday in the UK. We'll talk about Raw tomorrow night on right here on the channel. So we'll be back tomorrow night after probably about an hour after Raw. So stay tuned. Hit that bell. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn thing. And that's pretty much it. So I'm Peter Joseph signing off. Peace out. Rock on and rock hard with your cocoot. And if you're not down with that, well, I got 6 words for you. You're SOL, and you know what that means. And I also got another 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. And that's pretty much it. Prefer Paige Van Zandt, personally. She's got a nice buttocks, but, you know. Look at the guy she's with is a real fucking douche. But I digress on that. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching. Thank you to Will Rasmus, Rowling, and David for coming in. And everybody else who watched, thank you for the free views, assholes. And that's pretty much it. Alright, I'm out of here. Until tomorrow, my friends. Peter Joseph signing off. Until next time. Peace, bitches. I will hit the button now.